Well, hello. Happy Monday, Fit Life Tribe. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And I hope you all had a beautiful Christmas and New Year. And, one thing I absolutely love is when a new year or when a new month starts on a Monday. And I don't know if you guys saw my post, but I said we have the absolute best Sunday reset because New Year's Eve was on a Sunday. So the new year, the new month, the new week, all were on Monday. So before we dive into our topic today, which is how to stick to your New Year's resolutions, I would love to know what are just some of your New Year's resolutions that you guys set for yourselves this year. So if you could just pop those in the comments below. I would love to see them. Okay, my screen looks a little bit different. Oh, maybe it should be right here. Okay, Facebook loves to change things up on us, or maybe it's Zoom. I'm not sure, but my screen looks a little bit different. So if I don't see your messages, I truly apologize for that because it just, like I said, my screen looks a little bit different, but that is okay. So I would love to know, yeah, what are some of the New Year resolutions that you set for yourself? Was it weight loss this year? I know we did a post and we had some amazing responses right there. I know some is one, well, for example, one of my New Year's resolutions is to focus on paying down some of my debt. So that is going to be a huge goal for me moving forward into 2024. My word this year is action. So that is my anchor word. So I will use that word to really just help me like propel forward in the things that I am looking to achieve. One of them being paying off my debt. So what are some ways I can pay off my debt? Well, first of all, I think it's important to bring awareness to how much debt you have. And that kind of goes with when you're setting out to lose weight. And, a lot of people set weight loss as one of their top goals for a new year. And well, how can we do that? First of all, we have to set small, realistic expectations and goals, or like little points, like little checkpoints along our journey. But we have to bring awareness to what we are currently doing that is not working, right? So, for example, when you have a bill, or if you have not a bill, but if you have, well, bill, debt, let's say you have debt and you are, let's say it's a credit card and you are putting more on it per month than you're paying off, then obviously you're not going to get any closer to that goal. So just being aware of what your goals are and then being able to really set the tone and make an informed decision from that point forward is really going to help you reach your goals. So one thing that we talk about all of the time inside the Fit Life Tribe is really prioritizing yourself, putting yourself in order to show up your best self, right? So we believe in self-care, we believe in self-love. And when you do things from a loving way, for example, working on yourself in a loving way, the transformation will happen on the outside. So that is why we believe in, transformation starts within first. And prioritizing yourself, your self-care, your self-love is going to be absolutely crucial to help you just show up your best self. And I truly believe that fitness, your health and fitness, is that catalyst to help you in every aspect of your life, whether that is with your job, being more successful in your job, having better relationships, having better boundaries, all of those things start by working with yourself first. So I'm going to go through a list. I put together 10 top items or 10 top tips to really help you just stick to your New Year's resolutions. And then at the end, I have a couple announcements to make and some exciting things coming up that are going to help you stick to your New Year's resolutions as well. So tip number one is prioritize what is important to you and schedule that. So just as you would schedule in a doctor's appointment or a coffee date with a friend, those are things you would not generally cancel on yourself. So if something is important to you, let's say it's you really want to figure out how to fit the gym into your schedule, and you've been working out from home, you're starting to make some progress, or if it's even you just want to hit your step goal and you want to get a daily walk in, make sure that you are putting that on your schedule and making an appointment with yourself that you can helps you get those things in. So that is number one. Number one, make sure that you are scheduling, prioritizing those tasks and scheduling them into your planner. That can be, putting it on your phone in your Google Calendar, or maybe it is putting it on your, on like a physical calendar as well. So make sure that you are putting those, allocating specific time for those into your schedule. Hey, number two, as you all know, we are all busy. We're all busy women, we're all busy moms, and we have so much on our plates. So make sure that what you're doing is short and effective. So let's say it's a workout. There is no need to be in the gym for anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. Honestly, you can get the same amount of results within 30 minutes. So, plan accordingly, or plan accordingly. There we go. And, maybe it's getting that walk in, or, prioritizing that 30-minute walk. Maybe it's doing 2 full 30 body workouts. Maybe it's breaking up a upper body and a lower body workout throughout the week. Honestly, you can hit your physique goals with 2 to 4 workouts per week. Resistance training, it can be body weight, it can be resistance bands, it can be dumbbells, like all of these things you can do from home. If you choose to go to the gym, that is just like an added bonus, right? But all we care about is getting in some sort of movement and really helping you stick to a 30-minute workout that you can, number one, stick to, and number two, if you can stick to it and be consistent, then you can get results. So short and effective workouts is going to be tip number two. Tip number three, I love this because most of you are, as I said, very busy and moms, and we're multitasking. So how can we get more done in at one time? And that's incorporating family time into your workout session. So maybe that's everybody going for a walk or a bike ride. I know it's winter, so those things are a little bit more challenging as it is a little bit colder. Maybe it's going ice skating. Maybe on the weekend, you're like, I really want to start doing something active as a family, because the best part is you moms are you're the head of the household if you think about it. All of your kids are following you. You're the one generally that's making the food for the family. So you kind of set the standards for the family. So if you want to be active, get those kids to join in with you. Some of these habits will trickle down into them and help them reap the benefits as well. So maybe do something with your loved ones to help them start getting fit with you. Maybe they like yoga. Maybe they want to do a little dance fitness class that's online. Those are things that you guys can do together. Last week, I had Evie do yoga with me, and she loved it. So, she's always messing around doing yoga stuff. And I'm like, hey, do you want to do a yoga video? And so we did a little yoga flow, and she's like, Mom, that was so fun. So just finding little ways to incorporate your family. And then afterwards, too, she was like, Mom, or no, she was telling her dad how much fun she had and, how she wants to do yoga again. So I loved it. I thought it was, absolutely such a wonderful way to get her involved and help me along the way as well. So number 4, meal prep and planning. So I know so many people hate that word meal prep, but you don't necessarily have to, prep out every single meal and have it in individual containers. We have some amazing resources that if you reach out to me and say meal plan, I will send to you. And it teaches you how to bulk prep more. Bulk prepping for me is a lot easier, and it helps me stay on track. So what bulk prep looks like for me is every, you know, 3 or so days, I will go ahead and cook in bulk some chicken or some ground turkey or some ground beef, just a few items so that I have those on hand. And, you know, making protein a non-negotiable for me to hit. If I have bulk prep some items, then it just makes it so much easier. Same thing with your when you're getting your groceries or with your vegetables. Make sure you get those vegetables, chop everything up. So it's just easier to grab and go. With our like busy lifestyle, it's just if we can plan ahead, then we are going to be so much more successful. So that is number one. Just make sure you have healthy snacks on hand. Make sure that you're bulk prepping or, you know, doing some sort of a meal prep that's going to work for you. Everybody's a little bit different. And just having, you know, if you have those food on hand, it's going to be easier to grab them instead of turning to getting pizza or grabbing fast food on the way home. Number 5, stay hydrated. Of course, this is one of our main foundations when it comes to fitness. So carry a water bottle around with you. My favorite thing is, or not my favorite thing, but what I do is every night before bed, I fill up my water bottle, I put it on my nightstand. So the moment I wake up, I start drinking water. So I drink my water. I usually finish anywhere from 20 to 40 ounces of my water bottle before I make a cup of coffee. So that's kind of like my reward to myself is drinking that amount of water first. Sleep. So sleep is so crucial and it's essential for just rest and recovery and energy and feeling good and helping you stay in such a wonderful mood. So if you can get anywhere from 7 to 9 hours of sleep, you're just going to function so much better. And that's enough said about that. So maybe some sort of like developing some sort of a night routine would be very beneficial for you, just to help you get to bed a little bit early. I already mentioned this, but setting those realistic goals. And most importantly, so when it comes to setting realistic goals, I think it's great to like shoot for the stars and have those big goals in the long run, but then back plan. Okay, so if my goal is to lose 50 pounds this year, how many pounds per month do I need to lose? How many pounds per week does that break down to? Is that realistic? Okay. And that'll help you kind of come up with a time frame. And then it just helps it more manageable, right? So instead of saying, I want to lose 50 pounds this year, it could be like, okay, if I want to lose 50 pounds this year, that means I need to lose about 5 to 6 pounds per month in order for me to hit that 50-pound weight loss by the end of the year. Is 5 to 6 pounds more manageable? Why, yes, it is, right? And then that gives you a little variance as well. So just make sure you're being realistic and then celebrate those wins, celebrate those milestones along the way. The more you celebrate, the more you hype yourself up, the more you celebrate like those little things, the more you are going to want to follow through with the steps, with the actions to keep accomplishing those goals. And then it adds up to huge victories in the long run. So make sure you're celebrating yourself. Use technology. So having some sort of a fitness app or a program or maybe workout videos. If you can't make it to the gym, if you don't know what to do, those are a great option for you. We have some amazing resources within the FitLife tribe. We have our own fitness app. So if you are looking for someone to help you with your workouts, let us know. That is an option that we provide as well. But you know, it's just great to save time on commuting, right? Being able to do a workout from home. Mindful eating. So coming back to food choices, we already talked about making sure you're prepping your meals and so on. But one thing that's so important to think about is how distracted we are all of the time, whether we're eating food and scrolling on our phone, eating food and watching TV. Try to not be distracted so you can really focus on yourself, focus on being in the moment, focus on eating your food. And when you do that, you are not, the likelihood of you overeating is going to be a lot less and so on. So, you know, that is one great way to just help you stay on track. You can listen to your body, you can listen to your hunger cues. and you can just have a little bit of peace and let your body focus on rest and digest instead of like being on the go or having your mind completely somewhere else. And then last but not least, tip number 10 is to seek support. Whether that is with a tribe, whether that is with a Facebook accountability group or a Facebook group or a friend or a spouse. Make sure that you have someone there, some sort of a workout partner or family, somebody there to help keep you accountable. Let them know what your goals are. Share what you're comfortable with sharing. And then you have this extra person to help you keep accountable. Maybe it's setting up a gym date with your spouse or with one of your best friends. Or if you want to start going to yoga, maybe it's like setting a weekly yoga date with a friend who also is interested in going to yoga. So there are so many ways to like kind of lighten your load by kind of not using someone else, but just allowing your focus to be somewhere else and know that you have a partner that is there and going to help lift you up or help keep you accountable. That's what we love about the Fit Life Tribe is just having that accountability, having somebody there to really keep you on track and, cheer and support you on when you are struggling yourself, because we're not all going to have perfect days. So those are our top 10 tips when it comes to helping busy women, helping busy moms, just, live in this society that we do where we are constantly on the go and have way more on our plates. Take a moment. Let me recap these 10 for you again. And so prioritize your schedule. Make sure you're scheduling things in. Number 2, short and effective workouts. Keeping those workouts 30 minutes or less from home will keep it even easier. Incorporate your family into your fitness, and something I didn't mention is like meal prep. Maybe cooking together as a family. That'll help you stay on track as well. Meal prep and planning. Remember, if you would like one of our resources that helps you know the difference between meal prep and meal like bulk prepping, reach out and I'll send that over. Stay hydrated, sleep 7 to 9 hours, set realistic goals, use some sort of technology. Maybe that's a workout app such as ours, as I mentioned. Be mindful when you're eating. So just practice mindfulness, I think, is the most important aspect of that. And then seek support. So find a group, find an accountability partner that'll really help you adjust or help you stay accountable and help you stick to your goals. So speaking of accountability, I have to share something amazing with you guys. So this year was the first time I've ever done this. It was called Project Zero, and it was an accountability challenge for 6 weeks that started right before Thanksgiving and went through January 1st. So 6 whole weeks. And it was $97, I believe, was the pay-in. And ultimately what it was, if you didn't gain weight or lost weight, you got your money back. And we had so many women accomplish their goal and lose weight during the holidays. And that is unheard of. It was about probably 60% of the women, I'll have to go back and look at my numbers, who achieved their goals, didn't gain weight. Actually, the majority of them lost weight over the holidays. And that is unheard of. So that right there just goes to prove the power of putting yourself in an accountability group. So if anything, I hope that you guys, if you take anything from this call today, I hope that it is go find yourself an amazing accountability partner or an accountability group and reach your New Year's resolutions this year and really help that accountability or use the help of a group and use the help of the guidance of, support to really help you reach your health and fitness goals. So next up is another challenge. So we have a Rock Your Resolution 5-day challenge coming your way. And that is going to be a free challenge. So if you would like more information, make sure to drop challenge in the comments below and I will reach out to you with more information as we get that built out. But that is going to start on January 22nd. And it is, again, a five-day free challenge. And then last but not least is we have an amazing opportunity for you to join us in person for our next Fit Life retreat, which is going to be in North Carolina this June from June 21st through 24th. So right over a weekend. And we are just ecstatic about this retreat. So all women, all inclusive, yoga, fun time on the beach. We'll probably do some shopping. We have some activities as well, like growth or personal development and self-love type activities that we will be doing. They will all be a surprise, of course, but guaranteed to have an absolutely amazing time. So if you're interested in the retreat, make sure to reach out to me personally. And we do require a $250 deposit in order for you to lock in your spot. So those are some exciting things we have coming up, and we are so excited about all of them. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and thank you so much for joining me today. We will see you next Monday for your next dose of Fit Life Tribe Monday Motivation. See you later.